Hello everybody, welcome to Short Shot Archery. So in this video we're going to talk about the brand new Hoyt Alero. It is a bow that is affordably priced and it is ILF. So first I'm going to start off with some things that I really liked and noticed right away. First, the finish on this riser seems to be pretty good. Like it's pretty spot on. I was looking all over and I went through each color they had there. They had a silver one, they had a black, and they had a blue riser as well. And I was looking at each one because in the past, when I owned some Hoyt equipment, they would miss putting, I don't know if it was just like the clear coat or the actual finish itself, they would miss on the insides of the cutouts on some of the models. Maybe it was just my bow, whatever. But for this bow, they really covered it well. It looked good. The finish looked good. It looks like it's going to hold up pretty well. Again, this is my opinion and my just like take just from holding this bow. I did not have the opportunity to shoot it. I asked Hoyt if they had one set up that I could shoot. They did not bring any full setups for the bows. They had one strung and stuff like that, but no sight or anything. I would have totally have shot it bare bow, personally if I had to, if I could get a chance to try it out. Because for the price, I really think it's really reasonable. It really reminds me of an affordable GMX. So we'll continue on to like the design of the bow. It's got a nice shape. The cutouts for like the wind and stuff and reducing weight, they look good. It definitely has some style. Yes, is it a little more plain than some of the other much more expensive Hoyt risers? Yes, but for the price and what you're getting, I think it's a really good option. Now in this clip we take a look at the dovetail system, and you can see the limb bolts. So it's coming with solid limb bolts, which I personally like more than the Pro Series swiveling head limb bolts. I don't know, and some people are a really big fan of those. So if you are a fan of the Pro Series, you could always just pick up a set of Pro Series limb bolts. You also get a nice look at where the limb clicks in here, and it looks pretty neat. You get your left and right adjustments for limb alignment, and it pretty much comes with all the options you would expect on a more expensive riser. They did keep the mounting holes for accessories right above and below both of the limb bolts, so you can mount something above your bottom set of limbs or below your top set of limbs, which is good, very good to see. Oh, if anybody has any questions on why there's that little black piece sticking out where the stabilizer is supposed to go, that is just to mount it for the display. So I just pulled that off the display. It's removable. If you bought this riser, it's not going to come with that. This is, a display bow. So hopefully you can see some of the, how the finishes reflect in the light. This is in an artificial lighting situation, so it may look even better outdoors, but I did my best to try to move it around a little bit so you can see the angles in the riser and how, the finish works. It's definitely more of a matte finish, but I feel like some of the problems with some of the past risers with their like super polished, super glossy finish is that it did not last, and people, from my experience and from watching like others during like just one season outdoors, they were like literally wearing the paint completely off. People were shooting risers that were just showing the aluminum and there was no paint left. So I think this is going to hold up a lot better. It seems to be a much better finish. I know I keep coming back to the finish, but it's a big deal when you spend money on something. You do want it to look nice and stay, in a pretty good condition for a long period of time. So the only minor, con to this riser that some people may have a minor problem with is the plastic grip. I think a lot of people end up changing their grips and stuff, and with the plastic grip, you can always put like grip tape or something or a tennis tape on the grip so you don't have to worry about like sliding and stuff. So having a plastic grip was completely fine. Some bows in the past that I owned from Hoyt had plastic grips, but since I am taking an honest look at this riser, I figured the plastic grip did need to be mentioned. So this wraps up this look at the new Hoyt Alero riser ILF. The specs I have are it's going to be available in only 25-inch. They don't indicate in their catalog anything different. The mass weight of the riser is going to be 2.9 pounds, or for everybody else in the world, 1.315 grams. They are saying that it is the original Earl Hoyt geometry, which should really just make this a pretty affordable Hoyt GMX. So hopefully we'll see some people shooting these at a tournament. Maybe I can get some feedback from them, or if somebody from Hoyt is watching this, I would love to try out the new riser. If you want to send me a demo model, we'll see how that goes. So there's a look at the new Hoyt riser. If you're still looking for additional information, I will have links to Hoyt Archery and Lancaster Archery if you'd like to see the price in the description down below, so please check that out. So thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this, please like the video, maybe share it, subscribe, and as always, happy shooting.